Hello everybody, welcome back to Bedrock Survival with Fix. Early morning edition. I set my alarm, well, my mental alarm. I didn't set my alarm really, but I woke up at about 4:30 in the morning so I could start recording today, because if I don't know when I'm going to get to. So, you might notice something different here. I got to tell you something. I got to tell you a little story here. Well, it's a short story, but I recorded a full episode on this build, and it just wasn't entertaining at all because I was just following a tutorial. This is based on Prowl's new iron farm slash villager trading hall that he put out here not too long ago, and the design was so slick and so cool, I couldn't believe it, so I made it. So I filled in all this grass, and yeah, like I say, I thought it would just be better to just kind of show you the final product. If you want to see the tutorial, I will link that in the description because I cannot recommend this farm enough. So, first, iron farms are fixed in Bedrock Edition. Hallelujah! It's actually really good. Let me hop up here and show you the results. Now, I made this. I'm thinking about how much time I've had this world loaded since I finished it. Maybe 2 hours? Maybe? Probably about 2 hours, I bet. And this is the results. Look at that. It's actually good. It's actually a good working, awesome iron farm. And you could double it. You could put another village up on top. But honestly, I mean, this is as much iron as I'm going to need. The only thing I can think of that I'm going to need an iron farm for anytime in the future is the squid farm upcoming, right? I mean, and that's it. Like, other than that, I'm good on iron. So that's enough iron forever. But the great thing is, this design is wonderful because of these dudes up here on top. This is what makes it magical. So I've already converted that zombie villager one time, and then he immediately the zombie villager gets turned back into a zombie. But that 1 second, and because there's glass and these guys can all look up there and see it happen, immediately they all get the discount. Now, a couple of these guys, I have had to break their station a whole bunch to get the trades that I want. And really, I'm only talking about the librarian villagers. So I have some pretty good trades here. I have feather falling, mending. I actually have 2 mending books, and I'm going to leave it there because that's probably my most important trade. That's what we're doing today, by the way, is we're doing TraderPalooza 2020. Because look, here's the thing. Bedrock villagers. Prowl tells us, and he got his tutorial, his ideas from a YouTuber called Old Man, I think. And this is the one that I keep working on because I cannot get a good trade. No matter what I do, I cannot get a good trade. Here, it's always, I have replaced this guy's book probably 100 times. And what I need though, because I need a very specific trade, I need Unbreaking 3 from this dude. Nothing, Unbreaking 1. I've gotten Unbreaking 2 a couple times, but I cannot get Unbreaking 3. I just tried like 30 more times, still no luck. But so the deal is, if they're jumping in water in Bedrock Edition, supposedly if they're jumping in water, they will not unlink from their villager stations, which is a real problem that you've seen me have over in the other villager spot that I have over there for all the farmers. I don't know, I hope that's true. So far it does seem to be true. Oh man, every time that happens. But I don't want to take any risks. So what I want to do today is I'm going to go get all of the emeralds that I have available, probably a bunch of books, and I am just gonna fill up some chests with mending and the other books that I really want, because if this thing goes south and these guys all unlink and I can't trade anymore with them, then I want to have it set and done and good, and then, you know, whatever, I'll figure out another way to get experience. I do have a plan. My next big farm is gonna be a zombie pigman farm. I found another design that I think I'm gonna do under this mountain that I should be able to collect a whole bunch of zombie pigmen and then throw splash healing potions on them that should help me. So we'll try that. So what is this build going to be? I've kind of made a decision here. This is going to be a ruined castle right here. It's going to look awesome up on the hill, and with the great render distance viewing of Bedrock version, should be able to see it from just about everywhere. I mean, you can see spawn from right over there. It's so awesome that you can see that, and of course the castle. It'll just be awesome to have like a ruined castle sort of off in the distance. I think that's going to be such a cool idea. What I'm going to do right here, I have a bunch of emeralds. I just want to grab these books and this chest I don't have a way up there yet. Eventually we're gonna work on that. Maybe we'll work on that today, just like stairs, you know, like some sort of really, really safe, many-sided, many gated stairs, just to make sure that I can get up here and not die. That'd be really nice. I don't care about me dying. I mean, my villagers not dying, rather. So let's see. How about if we just do this and this and this and this for right now, and this will be the catch-all spot, I guess. We'll just do the. I need that. Let's see. All this stuff can go for right now. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna need. Probably gonna need a lot of wood. Let's do this first. Let's do that and that. Okay. This is all, yeah, it's all lit up really. I think it's lit up really, really well. There's all non-spawnable surfaces up there. There's trapdoors on top of that little platform, so mobs can't spawn up there, and there's light. So, I mean, I think we're good. The only thing that we could, if I AFK'd here, phantoms could come and get me, and that would be a real problem, but I have not yet even really considered getting to the point where I need to AFK at all in this situation. I have so much iron. I'm just coming here just to trade, and then that's it. So let's do this and that. I'm gonna get all the books. Okay. You know, I was thinking I have 2 mending trades. Maybe I should convert one of them into I want to verify that I have 2 mending trades. Feather falling. Yeah, mending. Maybe I should convert one of these to like a bookcase trade, because then I'm going to get all the books I want. I think that might make sense, right? I mean, I don't need 2 mending. They're all going to be 1 mending, one per, right? All of them. So, oh man, I feel bad about getting rid of a mending trade, but they actually look. It actually comes up fairly frequently. I just there. Okay, so bookcase. There you go. We'll probably have. You know, there's a decent chance too once I unlock these dudes. In fact, you know what? Maybe I could just do that. There's a decent chance that I'm going to get as a secondary trade one of these guys for unbreaking, and then I can just not even worry about this dude right here. But so yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we start with not this one? Why don't we start with like this one, like feather falling 4, really knock this trade out? Okay, I need to break this. Okay, let's start with that, and then see how we go. So I'm gonna get all the feather falling 4 trades we can do, because I definitely want that, right? I definitely want that. If the price is right. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need way more. He doesn't have a secondary book. Ah, I messed up there. I'm gonna need way more leather. I'm gonna need way more leather. What am I gonna do about that? Can you buy leather? I don't believe that you can. Can you buy leather? Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I gotta figure that out. I'll be right back. A couple other things I'm gonna need while I'm over here thinking about it. You cannot buy leather, apparently, according to Wiki, but I have a decent amount from slaughtering up my cows, so I should be all right, though I am going to go breed my cows right now. But a couple other things that I want to do is I want to grab the nether wart that I have around, and I want to grab some bottles, and I want to grab the ability to convert villagers again, because every time you break these workstations, after you break them a few times, their trades start to go up until they're back to sort of original deal. So let's break all this. This is my giant realm nether wart farm. Pretty amazing, right? That's, I mean, even that's like 14. That's actually 28, 30, 40. That's 42. That's 42 bottles. So that's plenty. That's plenty. But I do need mushrooms. I need some brown mushrooms. I don't need lots of brown mushrooms, but I need some. I'm gonna grab that. I think I have some over at that little village I was working on, I think. And I need spider eyes. I wonder if I have any sitting around here. Oh yeah, I actually have a lot. I'll take half. Cool. Remember this barn? Remember this barn that I was gonna build like 20 episodes ago? I still haven't done it. I just haven't been over in this area really very much. But yeah, eventually we're gonna have to get there. So, oh, this is different with this new terracotta texture. Wow. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. I don't mind it. It's just a little shocking, but yeah, okay, it's cool. All right, did I leave myself 4 cows? I was getting very frustrated trying to find Enderman. This is how long ago I was down here dealing with this last. I was trying to find Enderman, and I couldn't. I was getting so frustrated. And I thought, maybe part of the problem why I couldn't find Enderman was because the mob cap, the general mob cap, was too high because I had like 1,000 cows down here, so I just murdered them all out of frustration. But yeah, that's why I have all the leather I have, so that's good. I just need to remember to occasionally come down here and harvest them up, you know. Oh boy. Okay, what's next? I gotta go get some gunpowder. We're gonna craft up some more rockets, and what I really need, another thing I need is I need an ender chest. I need a couple ender chests floating around this area. That would be really, really convenient. Yeah, let's do that too. TraderPalooza is underway. One downside about this whole setup is I cannot have a bed here. So whenever it's nighttime, I have to sleep. I guess once it all gets covered, it won't really matter if it's a bed or not. But yeah, all the beds are tucked away underneath there, and I don't want to mess with it. You know, we have everything's working. Let's just not mess with success. So what I have here is I just made this trade for infinity. So I've just been plopping these down, taking all the trades that basically that I really, really need. Like, I need infinity. Now, I've had the same bow for a long time, but eventually I won't. And if my bow, you know, I can probably get just through random enchanting, power 5 or unbreaking or whatever, experience is going to be more of a problem. I don't need every trade. I don't care if it's every trade. This isn't for that. That's not the purpose of this. This is for getting the necessary stuff to rebuild my life when I eventually lose all of my gear, because that's going to happen. This thing is miraculous. It is miraculous. So I have now, the only thing I don't have still is I don't have unbreaking, and I'm gonna get back on that maybe right now, maybe between clips here, but I have I'm looking, I had an extra lectern. I don't know where it is. There it is. It just makes life a little bit easier whenever I'm changing out this one lectern. So yeah, I've done all the trading, and here's what I have. I have Silk Touch, Mending, and I might do another double chest of Mending. Mending is probably the most important. Feather Falling, Infinity, Looting. You'll have to excuse my voice. My allergies are raging in my face right now, and I hate them. Unbreaking, sadly, potatoes, emeralds, and iron. While I deal with my allergies, which are really, really, really crushing me, I am going to show you a little bitty time lapse that I did of digging. I know, it's awesome. It's awesome digging a hole because I'm digging under the mountain. I am doing some work here off camera, and let's go take a look at that beautiful mountain right over there. You know, last episode we did kind of an overhauling of parts of the city build where I went and I changed out a couple of the roofs that just weren't really working for me. And I want to walk through the city now that a couple days has passed. The building this iron farm has been sort of the overwhelming theme of my life for about 3 days here, probably. So, yeah, some time has passed. And I just feel like it'd be a good thing to just kind of walk through here and just kind of get a feel for a couple of the newer things in the city. And eventually we got to work on this area. This area is so bland. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. It's going to be great with the mountain. It's just bland right now. We just need like maybe some little trees, some atmosphere stuff. You know, it's just so minimal. It's like the minimal effort farm, right? Anyway, we're not doing that today. What we're doing today is I just want to walk along here. I just want to walk along and just check it out. Like, you know, what I like, what I don't like. I like this house. This is pretty simple. I am not sure about that dirt under there. It's something to note. These farm stalls, again, these are kind of minimal effort things. You know, I can actually start to use, now that my main bulk of villagers are over there, I can start to use workstations here as decoration. I had been holding off on that because I didn't want to mess up where my villagers were linking, but they are good now. They're really far away. So we can kind of get back to using that. If all my farmer villagers here are all unlinked, I don't care. I might end up just killing them all. Eventually do something else with that building. Who knows? But I'm very dissatisfied with that aspect of the build. So yeah, we might do something else. But yeah, let's look over that direction. You know, I think the thing that's missing from the city, because I'm getting, you know, I have a feeling, it's hard to explain. I have a feeling that there's something missing from this city. And I don't mean one specific thing. I mean a feel for this city. I just feel like there's one particular thing missing, and I can't really put my finger on it. But like when I look at it, it still reminds me of a tiny little village. And I mean, yeah, it's really small, right? There's only maybe 25 houses, something like that, and you need, you know, hundreds for a city, right? And we'll get there eventually as we keep building houses, but I feel like there's something that's not quite doing it for me here, and I can't really tell you what that is. I don't know if it's a lack of little details, a lack of I don't know, living spots, life spots, Grumpy Owl used to call it, or what it is, but it's not there yet. So what I'd love a comment. If you have a comment and you're looking at this like, oh, you need blah, 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 please let me know. And yeah, I know yes, the obvious thing is I need to fill up the space. There's a bunch of space thing. There's some still temporary stuff from the survival, you know, part of Minecraft, like this railway and all that stuff. Yeah, I know that stuff, but let's ignore that. Let's talk about, you know, what's not doing it in this city, because I'm not really sure yet. I don't want to, you know, I think changing the palette to be a little bit more of a consistent palette is a good thing. I think maybe the next house I build over here will definitely do like a stone trim just to kind of connect those with this. But man, I don't know. It's not quite there, and I don't know why it's not yet. I like some parts I love. Like, I love this house. I think this house is awesome. I love this house. This is one of my favorite houses in the whole city. You know, I love the church. I love the river, but something is missing, and I'm not sure what it is. But I think that is going to wrap it up for us today. I'm going to look forward to your comments on what is missing from my city and some ideas, and I'm going to try to put as many of those ideas as I can get in there. So if you have an idea as far out as it might seem, throw it in the comments, and if I can figure out how to wedge it in, I'm going to wedge it in, okay? I am going to get to work a little bit more on this mountain. I kind of feeling like building some mountain this morning and doing some grind, and I will see you all next episode from building with what? Bedrock Survival with Fix. I forgot the name. I forgot my own name. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Love y'all.